North Toronto Cat Rescue is quite unique because we are no kill and no cage. We have brought in over 3,000 cats off the streets. These animals are not necessarily kitties that have always lived in a home. Some have and have been abandoned. These cats you certainly can turn around with some patience. We just look after these animals and it's very time consuming, but it's worth it. Okay, my name is Donna Cox and I'm founder of North Toronto Cat Rescue. North Toronto Cat Rescue just began as a private individual myself. 28 years ago, late September evening, I was driving home and I took a road that I don't generally drive, and there I found that night two animals not doing well by the side of the road. There happened to be two kitty cats. I investigated that because I couldn't understand why they were there, and realized after I checked them out that they were dying of starvation. So I beetled home and I had some sardines and I brought those back. I left the food, and the next day I was curious and I went back and the food was gone. And I did this for a couple of weeks. I kept leaving food there and it was always gone, but I really didn't know what I was feeding. So an early November Sunday morning, a foggy morning, I drove to the top of this rat-infested gully, and there I put down a huge platter of food at the top. And out of that gully, I counted 45 cats that came to eat some food. That's what I was feeding. I looked for help, didn't seem to find anything very quickly. So that day I thought, I think it's time to give back. So I began trapping these animals, feeding them, trapping them, bringing them through my home, vetting them, and finding them home slowly, which was quite a few years of work there. North Toronto Cat Rescue, their facility is actually a house. So these cats actually have a home to live in at the moment while they're waiting for their forever home. We have 9 rooms of cats. These rooms are all filled with lots of climbers and all their toys and benches and beds and things to just laze on, and they have a great time. Out back also we do have dens that through tunnels they can tunnel out into large cat dens where they do get some fresh air. 99% of all the cats that come through here come in traps. These are safe traps. They just go in through a door, enticed by food because they're starving, most of them outside. North Toronto Cat Rescue has about 75 to 80 volunteers at this time. Amazing people. They're here for the cats. They're truly amazing.
My name is Gabby Bennett, and I clean and I feed the cats. So when I come in, we clean the kitty litter boxes, we change the waters, change the foods, sweep, mop. What do I like? Everything. If you love animals and you love you'll just love it here. And when people do come in, they stay for a long time because you're here to make a home for the kitties. It's not like a shelter, it's a home.
I'm a volunteer. I'm coming here 3 times a week doing the dishes. Of course, that not includes not just the dishes, clean up the kitchen and then whatever is left on time, or go around and play with the cats. My favorite part is, to be with cats, to have them around me when I work, and it just makes me feel good and just makes me happy.
We have a very short time left in this facility. This is not 100% a surprise because we rent a house in it's being redeveloped. It's an area that's being redeveloped. But the shocker came the 1st of June when actually the eviction notice arrived. We weren't quite sure when it was going to happen, and we knew eventually it would, and we were lucky to be here as long as we were. But now we're in panic mode because we don't have another place to go. We have 200 lives who depend on us, and we're just this lack of funding that doesn't allow us to move anywhere. We are not supported by government. This facility is run strictly on our own pocketbooks or by some donations that we get, which we're most grateful for. So we're trying to find homes in the meantime, as many homes as we can for them. The idea is to continue this, though. This isn't an organization that wants to call it quits. If we have to rehouse these cats, we will try to do that. But we have a lot of cats, and all organizations are pretty full.
Really heartbreaking. No place to go because we know what will happen to them, you know.
If anybody's interested in helping us, we do have a GoFundMe account, which is called Save NTCR. We also have Canada Helps. On our website, we have a PayPal account. Any of these online areas, people can donate to help us move on. These kitties live harmoniously in this environment. This is a journey of love for them and to help them, and there's plenty more out there that need our help.